Hey everybody, welcome to my first Pokemon Go video and my first video recording on my smartphone. You can see I'm using Reflector 2. If this video goes well, I should be purchasing it. And sorry for the goofy colors. I don't have very good lighting right now. I just kind of wanted to test out Reflector. So, what I've been doing is I've been saving all of my Oddish candy. You can see I have 123. I have a Gloom. And I'm going to transfer this Gloom. Actually, I don't need to transfer this Gloom, and I'll show you why. But what I've done is I've saved my Oddish. I haven't evolved a single Oddish. I actually caught that Gloom. Because what would happen is I'd have this 568 Oddish here, right? And I would think like, oh, that's my highest one. I'm going to evolve it. But then I was thinking like, well, what if I get a higher one? So what I decided to do was save up until I had 125 Oddish candy. So I could just evolve the highest Oddish that I have at that time all the way up to a Vileplume. So actually my highest Oddish at one point was 300, and that's what I was going to evolve my first Gloom. But I thought, no, I'll save. I'll just make sure that I'll make sure that I have enough. That I use the highest CP Pokemon I can. So now I have this Oddish here, and I'm really excited to see what happens. I'm going to evolve him into a Gloom. And when I evolve into a Gloom, that should give me should bring me down to 99 candies, but then take me back up to 100 because I'm getting a Pokemon out of it. And the wonderful app of Pokemon Go is bugging out. It's going really slow. Welcome to Pokemon Go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Couldn't evolve Oddish due to an unknown error. Okay, there it is. So it's, I guess it evolved it anyway. So a 926 Gloom. That was really weird. Now it dropped me down to 99, but because I got another Pokemon in the Oddish family, it put it back up to 100. So now is the moment of truth. I'm going to evolve it. And by the way, there's a cool Reddit post that talks about whether you should power up your Pokemon before or after you evolve it. They ran a whole bunch of data, and he gave an example of a Pidgey. If you use Stardust on a Pidgey before you evolve it into a Pidgeotto, it's going to have a 90% increase when you use your Stardust. But when you use Stardust on a Pidgeotto, it's going to have the equal percentage. It's going to be a 90% increase, and when you evolve it, it's a 90% increase. So no matter when you use Stardust, you're still going to get the full benefit of it. So you could evolve it to its final stage and then evolve it, and it should be fine. So let's evolve this Gloom. And then, sorry, and then use Stardust on it. So this will be a Vileplume. And I'm having some faith that this is going to be a pretty fat Vileplume. I'm pretty stoked for this. Cool, so Vileplume was registered to the Pokedex. I kind of just want to see its CP. And of course its fat head is covering it. It's 1377. That's a little less than what I was expecting. Yeah, let's see how much we're going to be getting per power-up. This is our Gloom, right? Let's make sure this isn't our Vileplume. Okay, Gloom, transfer, yes. Okay, and then Vileplume. I'm surprised it went from 900 to 1377. That's, to me, I feel like that's a pretty small jump. But let's use some Stardust on it, see how much we're going to be getting. 35. To be honest with you, I'm a little disappointed. I don't know if that was worth the wait or not. Here's my order of CP. I guess it has some pretty strong potential to be one of my more powerful Pokemon, but I don't know. I'm not really impressed with, I guess, the step from the Oddish to the Oddish to the Gloom to the Vileplume. It seemed kind of anticlimactic. I guess it went up by about 300 and then about 500. Anyway, feel free to do the math on that. And that's going to be my strategy actually for all of my Pokemon. I'll show you another example and then I'll end the video. So this Bulbasaur here, I am saving him. I don't want to evolve him into an Ivysaur yet, even though I don't have an Ivysaur in my Pokedex. The reason I'm doing that is, what if by the time I have 75 candy and I'm ready to evolve my Bulbasaur, what if by that time I have a Bulbasaur that's higher than that? So patience is key. I could have a Wartortle also, but I'm doing the same thing. No reason to rush the Pokedex. If no reason to rush the Pokedex, I guess. Cool, I hit level 21. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate hanging out, and have a good one.